students. We are much glad and pleased to have you all present here. A very warm welcome to this exciting virtual inter-house declamation competition at this virtual platform for grade 6 to 10. As we all know that due to this pandemic, everyone are confined to their homes.
Wait,
But still,
just wait, Mrs. Survi Mittal. I
yes, sir.
feel that Mr. Manoj, he has just started the recording. So the recording was not from the beginning. You speak again.
Okay, sir. The pause of fin has power to move the pillars when the determination is high and aims are strong. We walked through the challenges and established our own grounds. A very good morning to all present here. Our Honorable Principal Sir, Headmistress Ma'am, teachers, parents, and my lovely students. We are much glad and pleased to have you all present here. A very warm welcome to this exciting virtual inter-house declamation competition at this virtual platform for grade 6 to 10. As we all know that due to this pandemic, we all are confined to our homes. But still, to impulse and keep our students emboldened, the school has organized this virtual inter-house declamation competition. Declamation is an artistic form of public speaking. It is a dramatic oration designed to express articulation, emphasis, and gesture the full sense of the text being conveyed. It affects the every aspect of human behavior, an ability to learn, the capacity to grow. A strong positive self-image is the best possible preparation for success in life. On this note, let me introduce the judges for this event. We are pleased that for this event, we have a principal, Sir Dr. Naveen Singh, who has been our constant mentor and support in all endeavors of the school as a judge. Our second judge is Mrs. Arpana Singh, who has been nurturing the institution with her benevolent conduct, and along with her we have our senior coordinator ma'am, Mrs. Simi Sabawal, who has been giving the students to aim for higher all the time. Now, let me introduce you to the rules of the competition and give a start to the event. The time limit for each participant to speak is 2 to 3 minutes. The participants will be judged upon their skill of presentation, content, confidence, fluency, and expressions. So now let's begin the competition by calling the participants house-wise. Firstly, I would like to invite the participants from Darwin House to present their views. The first participant is Srishti Sahani from class 9.
A very graceful greetings to everyone. I, Srishti Sahani, representing the Darwin House. I'm standing here with some beautiful words from Kim Namjoon, popularly known as RM, the leader of the Korean music group, the BTS. He gave the speech in United Nations for UNICEF on 23rd September 2020. My name is Kim Namjoon, the leader of the BTS group. It's an incredible honor to be invited to an occasion with such significance for today's young generation. Last November, BTS launched the Love Myself campaign with UNICEF. Hashtag End Violence program to protect children and young people all over the world from violence. Our fans have become the major part of this campaign with their action and enthusiasm. We truly have the best fans in the world. I would like to begin by talking about myself. I was born in Ilsan, a city near Seoul, South Korea. It's a beautiful place. I spent a happy childhood there. Looking back, that's when I began to worry about what other people thought of me and started seeing myself through their eyes. Soon I began to shut out my own voice and I started to listen to the voice of the others. No one called out my name, and neither did I. Like this, we all lost our names and became like ghosts. I had one sanctuary, and that was music. There was a small voice in me that said, "Wake up, man, and listen to yourself." But it took me a long time to hear music calling up my name. Even after making the decision to join the BTS, there were hurdles. Most people thought we were hopeless. Sometimes I just wanted to quit. I think I was very lucky that I didn't give it all up. Maybe I made a mistake yesterday, but yesterday's me is still me. I am who I am today with all my faults. I would like to say one last thing. After releasing this campaign, we started to hear remarkable stories from our fans, how our message helped them overcome their hardships in life and start loving themselves. So let us all take one more step. We have learned to love ourselves. Now I urge you to speak yourself. I would like to ask all of you, what is your name? Tell me your story. I want to hear your voice. No matter who you are, where you are from, your skin color, gender identity, etc. Find your name, find your voice by speaking yourself. What is your name? Speak yourself. Thank you so much.
Very
That
nice.
was indeed a nice.
Round of applause for the girl. Very nice.
Yes. That was indeed a very nice speech, Srishti. Now I would like to call upon Vaibhavi Sharma of class 8.
A very warm good morning to one and all present here. I, Vaibhavi Sharma of Darwin House, present the inaugural speech of newly elected President of United States of America on 20 January 2021, Mr. Joe Biden. This is America's day. This is democracy's day. A day of history and hope, of renewal and resolve. Through the crucible for a few ages, America has been tested anew, and America has risen to the challenge. Today, we celebrated the triumph not of a candidate, but of a cause of democracy. The people, the will of the people has been heard, and the will of the people has been heeded. We have learned again that democracy is precious, democracy is fragile, and now at this hour, my friend, democracy is prevailed. So now, on this hallowed ground, where just a few days ago our violence sought to shake the capital's very foundation, we came together as one nation under God, indivisible, to carry out the peaceful transfer of power as we have for more than 2 centuries. As we look ahead in our uniquely American way, restless, bold, optimistic, and set of sights on a nation, we know we can be and we must be. I thank both the predecessors of my parties for their presence here. I thank them from the bottom of my heart. And I know the resilience of our Constitution, the strength of our nation, as does the President Carter, who I spoke last night, cannot be with us today, but we salute him for his lifetime of service. Thank you.
Very good. God bless you. Very nice, Vaibhavi. Very good.
Very good.
Thank you, Vaibhavi. Now we have participants from Newton House. First participant is Yashika Singh from class 9.
Don't regret after your first victory, because if you fail in decade, more lips are waiting to say that your first victory was just a luck. Dream, dream, dream. Dream transform into thoughts and thoughts transform into action. To succeed in your mission, you must have single-minded devotion to your goal. A very warm greetings to everyone present here. Myself, Yashika Singh from class 9, representing Newton House. These excerpts have been taken from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's speech, My Vision for India, given on 25th May 2011 at Hyderabad. I have three visions for India. In 3,000 years of our history, people from all over the world have come and invaded us, captured our lands, conquered our mind. From Alexander onwards, the Greek, the Turks, the British, the Portuguese, the French, etc. All of them came and looted us, took over what was ours. Yet, we have not done this to any other nation. Why? Because we respect the freedom of others. That is why my first vision is that of freedom. It is a freedom that we must protect, nurture, and build on. If we are not free, no one will respect us. Yet we lack the self-confidence to see ourselves as a developed nation. It is a time we see ourselves as a developed nation. My second vision for India is development. We are among top 5 nations in this world in terms of GDP. I have a third vision. India must stand up to the world. Unless India stand up to the world, no one will respect us. Only strength respects strength. We must not strong as a military power, but also as an economic power. You must proclaim India is not an underdeveloped nation. It is a highly developed nation. You say that the government is inefficient. You say that our laws are too old. You say that the phones don't work. The railways are a joke. The mails never reach their destination. The country has been fed to the dogs. Is the absolute spit. You say, and say. What do you do about it? Dear Indians, I am echoing J.F. Kennedy's words to the fellow Americans to relate to India. Ask what we can do for India and do what has to be done to make India what America and other Western countries are today. Thank you.
Good, it is very good.
Very good, Yash.
The speech was really motivating. Now we have Silky Rose from class 9.
Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strength. When you decide to go a hardship and not to surrender, that is strength. A very warm good morning to everyone present here. I, Silky, representing the Newton House. Following is the speech of Sonia Gandhi addressed to Congress Parliamentary Party meeting where she announced her decision not to accept the Prime Minister's post. Friends, throughout these past 6 years, as I have been in politics, one thing that has been clear to me, and that is, as I have often stated, that the post of Prime Minister is not my aim. I was always certain that if ever I found myself in the position that I am in today, I would follow my own inner voice. And today, that voice tells me to humbly decline this post. Yet, I must abide by the principle that has guided me all along. Power in itself has never attracted me, not position being my goal. You have unanimously elected me as your leader, and by doing so, you have considered your faith in me. And it is this faith that has placed me under tremendous pressure to reconsider my decision. I will continue it with full determination. With full determination. I request you to accept my decision. I request you to understand the force of my conviction, and I will continue it with full determination. Our foremost responsibility at this secular government is strong and stable. Friends, you have given me your generous support. You have fight against all odds with me. As one of you and as the leader of Congress Parliamentary Party, I pledge myself to work with you and with the country. Thank you.
Good, Silky. Good.
Good.
Thank you, Silky. Now it's the turn for Tesla House. First participant from Tesla House is Kanan Chaudhary from class 10th. She is also the head girl of the school.
Good morning, respected principals, Arpana ma'am, teachers, and my fellow schoolmates. I, Kanan Chaudhary of class 10th, will be representing Tesla House. These excerpts have been taken from the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle's speech at the UN. When I was just 11 years old, I unknowingly and somehow accidentally became a female advocate. See, I had been in elementary school watching a TV show, and this commercial came on for this dishwashing liquid with a tagline. The tagline said, "Women all over America are fighting greasy pots and pans." Two boys from my class said, "Yeah, where women belong, in the kitchen." I remember feeling shocked and angry and just feeling so hurt. It just wasn't right. Something needed to be done. So I went home and I told my dad what had happened. And he encouraged me to write a letter. So I did. I wrote to the soap manufacturer, and it was roughly a month later when the soap manufacturer changed the commercial for their dishwashing liquid. They changed it from "Women all over America are fighting greasy pots and pans" to "People all over America." It was at that moment that I realized the magnitude of my actions. At the age of 11, I had created my small level of impact by standing up for equality. Equality means that a wife is equal to her husband, a sister to her brother. Not better, not worse. They are equal. We need a global understanding.
Thank you, Kanan. Second participant is Akash Goyal from class 7.
I couldn't, the voice was distorted, network problem was there. I was not able to hear Kanan properly actually. So
Yes, same here.
I just heard half of the speech, and half of the speech
So,
was because of network issue. I couldn't hear her properly. So if she can repeat again, then only the correct judgment would take place.
Okay, sir.
yes, I am also unable to hear.
Okay, Kanan. Kanan, can you please repeat your speech again, please? Kanan, can you hear my voice? Kanan, are you there?
Right, next.
Okay, sir. Now, second participant from the Tesla house is Akash Goyal from class 7th.
A very warm good morning to my honorable principal sir, respected Arpana ma'am, all my teachers and my friends. Today I, Akash Goyal from class 7 is representing Tesla House. An excerpt from Jawaharlal Nehru's Trust with Destiny speech, delivered at the Constituent Assembly close to the midnight hour on 14 August 1947. Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny,
And now the time comes when we shall freedom our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. A moment comes, which comes but rarely in history, when we step out from the old to new, and when the soul of a nation long suppressed finds utterance. The ambition of the greatest man of our generation has been to wipe every tear from every eye. That may be beyond us, but as long as there are tears and suffering, so long our work will not be over. And so we have to labor and work hard to give reality to our dreams. Those dreams are for India, but they are also for the world. It's the time we take the pledge of dedication to the service of India and her people. Thank you.
Good, Akash. Very good.
Very good, Akash.
Thank you, Akash. It was a wonderful speech. Now we have participants from Edison House. I would like to call upon Kartikeya Tevatia of class 10 for expressing his views. He is also the head boy of the school.
A very good morning to respected principal sir, teachers, and all the lovely members present here. Today, I, Kartikeya Tevatia, representing the Edison House, is going to say a few words. These excerpts are taken from the speech of the United States 16th President Abraham Lincoln, that is the Gettysburg Address, which he gave on 18 November 1963. Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any other nation, so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We came to dedicate a portion of it as a final resting place for those who died here, that the nation might live. This we may in all priorities do. But in a larger scale, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, and we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living or dead, who struggled here, have hallowed it far above a poor part to add or to detract. The world will little note nor remember what we say here, but it can never forget what we did here. It is for us, the living, rather to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they give their last full measure of devotion, that we are highly resolved that these dead shall not die in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth. Thank you.
Good, Kartik. Good, Kartikeya.
Very good.
Now we have Arpit Chauhan of class 7 to share his views.
Thank you. A very warm good morning to everyone present here. I am Arpit Chauhan of class 7 representing Edison. I am going to present a speech of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose that was given by him at the Rally of Indians on Burma. Friends, 12 months ago, new program, total mobilization,
I think your
maximum
camera is not properly placed, Arpit.
what, sir?
His camera is not visible actually.
Oh, one
His face is, I cannot see his face actually.
Sir, is it visible now?
Yeah, that's fine now. Now you can resume again.
Okay. A very warm good morning to everyone present here. I am Arpit Chauhan of Class 7, representing Edison House. I am going to present a speech of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose that was given by him at the Rally of Indians in Burma, held on 4th July 1940. Friends, 12 months ago, a new program of total mobilization or maximum sacrifice was placed before Indians in East Asia. Today, I shall give you an account of our achievements during the past year and shall place before you our demands for the upcoming year. But before I do so, I want you to realize once again what a golden opportunity we have for winning freedom. The British are engaged in a worldwide struggle, and in the course of this struggle, they have suffered defeat after defeat on so many fronts. The enemy, having been thus considerably weakened, and a fight for liberty has become very much easier than it was 5 years ago. Such a rare and God given opportunity comes once in a century. That is why we have sworn to fully utilize this opportunity like for liberating our motherland from British rule. Unfortunately, ever since the Great Fight of 1857, countrymen disarmed, whereas the enemy is armed to the teeth. Without arms and without a modern army, it is impossible to win freedom in this modern age. Friends, comrades in the war of liberation, today I demand of you one thing above all. I demand of you blood, because it is blood alone that can avenge the blood that the enemy has spread. It is blood alone that can pay the price of freedom. Give me your blood, and I promise you freedom. Thank you.
Right, Arbit. Good.
Thank you, Arpit, and all other participants. That was overwhelming to hear such a great and fabulous speech from the students. With this, we conclude the competition. By the time we are compiling the result, a short motivational video is being shared.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Victoria, Kanan.
Yeah, Kanan is there, I guess. She can
Yes,
speak
sir.
again.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah.
Her mic is disabled, sir. That's why she.
Mrs. Sobral, just wait. Kanan, she will, yeah, she will speak again.
Kanan, are you there? Kanan?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please repeat your speech again.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, very much audible. Yes, Kanan, begin.
Good morning, respected principal, sir, Arpna ma'am, teachers, and my fellow schoolmates. I, Kanan Chaudhary of Class 10, will be representing Tesla House. These excerpts have been taken from the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle's speech at the UN. When I was just 11 years old, I unknowingly and somehow accidentally became a female advocate. See, I had been in elementary school watching a TV show, and this commercial came on for this dishwashing liquid with a tagline. The tagline said, "Women all over America are fighting greasy pots and pans." Two boys from my class said, "Yeah, that's where women belong, in the kitchen." I remember feeling shocked and angry and just feeling so hurt. It just wasn't right. Something needed to be done. So I went home and I told my dad what had happened. And he encouraged me to write a letter. So I did. I wrote to the soap manufacturer, and it was roughly a month later when the soap manufacturer changed the commercial of their dishwashing liquid. They changed it from "Women all over America are fighting greasy pots and pans" to "People all over America." It was at that moment that I realized the magnitude of my actions. At the age of 11, I had created my small level of impact by standing up for equality. Equality means that a wife is equal to her husband, a sister to her brother. Not better, not worse. They are equal. We need a global understanding that we cannot implement change successfully without women's political participation. It is said that girls with dreams become women with vision. May we empower each other to carry out such a vision, because it isn't enough to simply talk about equality. One must work at it. So let us work at it together, starting now. Thank you.
Good, very nice.
Thank you, Kanan. Now, by the time we are compiling the result, a short motivational video is being shared.
We should know how to handle, not only how to handle success, how to handle the failures. Particularly you are in the management environment, you are done. I want the young people to understand how to manage the failure, because any task you do, you have to come across problem. Problem should not become the captain of the individual or the project chief. The project chief should become the captain of the problems and defeat the problem and succeed.
Yeah.
Learning gives creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. Knowledge makes you great. History has proven that those who dare to imagine the impossible are the ones who break all the human limitations. In every field of human endeavor, whether science, medicine, sports, arts or technology, the names of the people who imagined the impossible are engraved in our history. By breaking the limits of their imagination, they change the world. You take C.V. Raman, you take Newton, you take Einstein, you take Chandrasekhar. By breaking the limits of their imagination, they change the world. If you want to be discoverers, if you want to be innovators, I am going to give you what type of characteristic you must have. Invention and discoveries have emanated from creative minds that have been constantly working and imagining the outcome. The telephone, he was imagining the outcome in the mind. With imaging and constant effort, all the forces of the universe work for that inspired mind, thereby leading to invention discoveries.
Sir, I would like to hear from you a few tips for the upcoming generation to succeed in life.
Well, succeeding life, I have already told you.
Yes, sir.
You have to do 4 things, okay? Number 1, great aim.
Great aim.
I will have great aim.
I will have great aim.
I will
continuously
acquire knowledge.
Knowledge.
Oh, I will do hard work.
I will do hard work.
I will persevere
I will persevere
and succeed.
and succeed.
Okay, that's the mantra.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
You have many accomplishments. You've written books. You've served as president. You're an aerospace engineer. You've been a professor. But you say the title you like best is the title of teacher. Why is that?
You know, I had a teacher when I was a young boy, 10 years boy, wartime, the Second World War going on. At that time, I used to see in my class, 5th class teacher, in science teacher, he entered the classroom and we used to see the radiation of knowledge from him, When he enters the classroom, my teacher, I see a radiation of purity of life. And the way he taught, my dream got shaped. What should be my way of life? He is the person, the teacher gave me the vision of my life when I was a young fellow. Now, teacher has got a fantastic opportunity to grow minds, to enrich the minds, and give the dreams to the young people and nurture the dreams with them, and they will become a great human being. Sometime they will become better than you, but better than the teacher. So that opportunity you have. I will have great aim. I will continuously acquire knowledge. Oh, I will do hard work. I will persevere and succeed.
So all the children
Now,
spoke well. I am just saving time, Mrs. Mittal. You will
no
announce
problem.
that now. I would like to call
Yes,
Principal
sir.
Sir
Yes,
before
sir.
the
Yes.
screen, just to save time. So all spoke very well, children, and I am impressed that you prepared in a short time for this declamation. And as you have just watched the video, there is one word in video, that is perseverance. Do you know the meaning of perseverance? Who is going to tell me the meaning of perseverance? I expect the that you should know the meaning of these easy words, small words. Perseverance. What does perseverance means? Arpit? Perseverance, children, means that efforts should be continuously go on, no matter whether you get failure or whether you get success. Even if you get failure, you should not give up. You should not give up. Rather, your efforts should continuously go on unless you achieve your goal. This is called perseverance. And for perseverance, you should have a quality to bear. You should have a quality to bear pain. Suppose you are to achieve your goal, you are continuously trying for your goal since last 1 year, but still you are not succeeded. That doesn't mean that after 1 year you are going to give up. No, you should have a quality to bear the pain, the hard work, the pain of hard work which you are doing. So with pain bearing, you should go on unless you succeed, unless you achieve your goal. This is called perseverance, continuous efforts without giving up. So we do not have much time, and I would like to say that all my students are looking very good because you are in a different attire, different dress, forming the dress of the character on whom you have delivered your speech today. It was indeed very impressive, and what I observed that all the students spoke very well. It was very difficult for me, if I talk about myself as a judge for today's event. It was very difficult for me to judge actually today. Srishti, of course, she always speaks, she always deliver well, but this time Yashika, all the girls, Silky and Kanan, of course, Vaibhavi, all the girls I'm talking about. I hope I have not left the name of any girl. So spoke, delivered speech very nicely, very well. And I think that remaining at your house, your home, you are, it's good that you are generating continuous confidence in you. That's wonderful. And if I talk about boys, of course, always good speakers were there in our school. And at present also, we still have good speakers like Arpit Chauhan and well dressed, and even Akash looking very good, smart. And of course Kartike Tevatia, all the times ever ready to present his performance for any occasion. That's wonderful. You all spoke very well, and I believe that I have not left any name. All the names I have spoken: Akash, Arpit, and Kartike. Three boys were there, I feel, isn't it? Three
Yes,
boys
sir.
Yes,
were
sir.
there.
The
All
three
right.
boys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was wonderful, wonderful from your side. And you all prepared well. This quality you should have, children, even if the schools are not opened, but still remaining at home, you should continuously generate the quality of speaking. Speaking through these competitions only we can generate these qualities like declamation. It's a very good event, and the school organizes it every year. The motive is that you should have a quality of an orator. You should have a quality of an orator. So the time will come when I will ask all the children to write their own speech and speak. Now today in declamation you have copied the speech. Actually you are a copy, you are imitating the character. But later the day will come, I'll ask that I'll give the topic, generate your own speech, and then you should speak. And it was wonderful. I'm very delighted to see the confidence actually. The great confidence level was there, and that's what I would like to see in my children. That the confidence level should be higher, and it should be higher day by day. So, congratulations to everyone. And Mrs. Sabarwal, just she has kept the result before me. I would like to announce the result. But as you all know that all spoke very well, all delivered the speech very well. But this was the competition. Somehow we have to take out the first, second, and third. So don't get disheartened. Even if you do not bagged any award, any prize, do not be disheartened. Rather, try to improve. Whatever shortcomings were there, you can talk to Mrs. Sabarwal and Mrs. Surbi Mittal later. Whatever shortcomings they found in you, and whatever marks we have given on the rubrics, set it so that you can have words with them later. But as of now, I am asked to announce the result for this declamation. So here are the results for declamation competition inter-house, and the house which stood first is the Darwin House, secured 326 marks in all. Darwin House, 326 marks. Second house, Newton House, 320 marks. Third, Tesla House, 291 marks. And the last is Edison House, 266 marks in all. And I am also going to announce the best speakers of the day. I said all are good speakers, but improvement is a must in everyone. No one can say, children, that I am perfect. No one can say in this world, I am perfect. Because no one is perfect in this world. Just you have watched the video where Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said that achieving knowledge should never end. Achieving knowledge should never end, and knowledge comes with thinking. When you have a thought on anything, when you just put your thought on something, then you try to get a knowledge on that particular thing. So knowledge and thinking, knowledge never ends. So here are the best speakers of the day. There are tie-ups with speakers today. It is uh, the tie-up between the first speakers, those who have got the first prize. The first best speakers are Srishti Sahani and Vaibhavi. Vaibhavi, complete name is? What is her complete name? Vaibhavi
Sharma.
Sharma, yes. Srishti Sahani and Vaibhavi Sharma, they are the best speakers, the first best speakers, and on the in the line, the second best speaker stood Yashika and Silky, and third speaker comes here, Kanan Chaudhary. So the boys have not got the best speakers prize, unfortunately. Nothing to be disheartened. Next time, try to achieve more and try to prepare more well, and just a little bit confidence you need to generate more, boys. Confidence should be more generated, I suggest. So I am sure next time that you will be the best speakers in the competition. Thank you so much, children. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you,
And
sir.
at last, as to pronounce the word of thanks, I would like to thank Mrs. Sabarwal and Mrs. Survi Mittal to uh, they both have arranged this declamation, and the teachers with those support were there with them, Mr. Manoj and the other teachers, those who are present in the meeting. I cannot name them all because the list is long and the time is we are running fall short of time. And all the students, those who were present to watch this declamation inter-house competition, I am very happy to see the students, those who are taking interest in watching these programs, because this is the time, children, you watch the things, you observe the things, and you get the things and you apply the things. Unless you see the things, you watch the things, you cannot apply it. So thanks to all the dear students of class 5th, 6th, class 1 and 2. I can see all the students in the list. Thank you so much. God bless us all. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations. Congratulations to each and everyone. Very good.
Thank
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir and ma'am. And congratulations to all the winners. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of the event today. Thank you, everyone.